Hello guys, so it's Sporadic ASMR. This is the first, long video, longer than a minute, that I'll be posting on my channel. And this is not the fourth chapter, it's just an introduction to the book. So for those of you that don't know, Fourth Wing is I would say, new adult fantasy book. It's more like romantasy, or yeah, that little slang thing. And it's by Rebecca Yarros, New York Times bestselling author. And let me just tell you that this book had me in a, if you haven't heard the overused term already, a chokehold. Like, this book, I could not put it down. It was so good, and I recommend, like, everybody and anybody that wants to get into fantasy but wants like a little romance and dragons and badass fighting. Main character girl is like a total girl boss. I don't know if that sounds cringy or not, but probably does. So yeah, this is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. And let me just tell you that the cover is so pretty. I did not get the pre-order edition with the dragons on the side with the black sprayed edges, which I am so jealous of, that I want so badly. But yeah, to just take a moment to appreciate this beautiful cover. Like, I can't wait till the second book comes out in November of 2023 this year. But yeah, I just love the cover. Fourth Wing, F-O-U-R-T-H, Wing, W-I-N-G, fly or die. The most brutally addictive fantasy I've read in a decade, by #1 best-selling author Tracy Wolff. I actually haven't read, I don't think any Tracy Wolff's her books, but I have seen her around, so I will probably check her out now. But yeah, this is a synopsis for anybody that hasn't read the summary, or like, the synopsis of the book, like what the book's about. Jeez, I swear, like, every time I try to film, I'm stumbling over my words and I'm like camera shy. I'm so sorry guys if that annoys you, but yeah, that's where I am. That's who I am right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna read you the back, and then my next video will be the chapter 1 reading. Please stay tuned. So the first line is, a dragon without its rider is a tragedy. A rider without their dragon is dead. Article 1, Section 1, the Dragon Riders Codex. Okay, so here's the back. Anyone else feel like changing their mind? Zayden shouts, scanning the remaining rows of cadets with the same shrewd gaze of the navy blue dragon behind him. No? Excellent. Roughly half of you will be dead by this time next summer. The formation is silent, except for a few untimely sobs from my left. A third of you again than the year after that, and the same your last year. No one cares who your mommy or daddy is here. Even King Tori's second son died during his threshing. So tell me again, do you feel invincible now that you've made it into the Riders' Quadrant? Untouchable? Elite? No one cheers. Another blast of heat rushes, this time directly at my face, and every muscle in my body clenches, preparing for incineration. But it's not flames, just steam, and it blows back Rhiannon's braids as the dragons finish their simultaneous exhale. The breeches on the left ear ahead of me darken, the color spreading down his legs. They want us scared. Mission accomplished. Because you're not untouchable or special to them, Layden points toward the navy dragon and leans forward slightly, like he's letting us in on a secret as we all lock eyes. To them, you're just the prey. It's so good. Like, I love this story so much. It made me laugh. It made me stressed. It made me cry. It made me feel all those emotions I love yet hate at the same time. I don't, like, it made me giggling, and it made me love these characters and the world. And like, personally for me, I've just been wanting a really good story with like a badass female character, the female lead, and then you know, like dragons and magic and a war college, you know, like all that stuff. It's just everything that I crave, everything in the book. And I love fantasy. If you haven't caught on yet, my voice is shaking. Okay, calm down. Okay, if you haven't caught on yet, fantasy is like my favorite, one of my favorite genres to read. And yeah, I just love it so much. And dragons, like, who does not like dragons? I love dragons. And it's so good. I'll probably film the chapter tonight, and then I'll just record like a little flip through of the chapter, but it'll just basically be a voiceover. I'm not sure if I'm gonna split it into 2 parts or 1 part, just because of the amount of storage on my phone. I'm gonna record on my probably on my iPhone 7 for like the whole voiceover part of me reading, but I'm gonna record like the flip through and edit it on my iPhone 12. I don't use my iPhone 7, so that's why I have like a filming phone. But yeah, please stay tuned for that, and if you like that, maybe I can do a chapter 2, or we could read another chapter together, although I don't know if that would be cool for the people that haven't read the book and don't want spoilers, because if you want to read Fourth Wing, I highly recommend you read it. And as bad as this may sound, like, if you can't afford to buy it from the store, but you do have internet access on your computer or phone, I'm pretty sure you could find a free PDF online and download that, or maybe even the audiobook. But definitely, you could probably definitely find the PDF version on the internet if you can't go out and buy the physical copy. If you can't afford it, or maybe if you just, I don't know, if you don't want to go and buy it, I guess. But personally for me, I did buy it because I like it, and I just like having the physical copy, and I was able to. So yeah, but if you're really interested in reading Fourth Wing, I highly suggest reading it. It's so good. Go to your local bookstore, or order it online, or maybe borrow from a friend if you have somebody you know that has a physical copy of Fourth Wing, because it is so good. I love it so much. I want to do like a whole video dedicated to me just discussing the book, like spoiler free or not. Like, I love it so much. Oh my gosh, I freaking love it. It's so good. I have an obsession, and I cannot wait for the second book, Iron Flame, to come out in November 2023 of this year. I am crying because, like, when I get that book, I am just gonna be wanting more and more. But yeah, this video is already 10 minutes, so I'll wrap up and see you guys in the chapter 1 reading. Bye bye.